This really happened in Korea, solo bites. I turned in an assignment late. A few weeks later, early in the morning, my professor knocked on my door and asked, "Are you the one who's going to solve this?" Still half asleep, I just said, "I'm sorry I turned it in late. It was a little difficult." He nodded and said, "I see you've written an introduction to your paper. Let me read it." Flashback to the day the assignment was given. A grad student showed up late to class. By that time, the professor had written a few problems on the board. Thinking that was the assignment, the student hurried to solve them and submitted it. But what he didn't know, those weren't the actual homework problems. The professor was just casually introducing one of the world's most famous, unsolved statistical problems. The grad student had no idea. He thought it was homework, so he did his best to solve it. 6 weeks later, the professor revisited the student's answers, and after thorough review, he let him submit both problems as his thesis. A decade later, another mathematician independently solved the second problem, only to discover that George had already arrived at the same answer. He listed George as a co-author. This is the real-life story that inspired the film, Good Will Hunting.